Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Louisburg High School at Louisburg, North Carolina for today's game between the Louisburg College Hurricanes and your JP Prep Warriors. The Warriors are coming in this game at 5-1, and they're coming off a win against Myrtle Beach Prep 2 weeks ago. This is a rescheduled game from September due to Hurricane Dorian. Louisburg has won the coin toss but has deferred to the second half, making the Warriors go for the receiving end to start the game. It's a good day. It's a late October. It's a good October day here for some Saturday football, so let's get started.
Fans, get on your feet for the opening kickoff.
Number 51 for the Hurricanes is back to kick the ball. And here we go. It's a squib kick looking up forward. Here comes the one that he's running. And gets a good bit to the 35-yard line, which we're going to stop the ball for the Warriors.
Jireh will start their drive at the 35-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10.
And Coach Williams is going to start with Jaleel Sanders at number 16, who is a dual threat quarterback. He passes the ball, runs it, and he sometimes kicks it. They're dealing with the formation change. They always run a spread to a shotgun offense. He falls, and it's tipped by Louisburg. Was intended for number 45. And 45, Anthony Hasselback. Good coverage by the Hurricanes. Kind of folded in tight coverage. So it's 2nd and 10, ball still on the 35-yard line. Drops back, gives out to the running back. It doesn't really get much. Gets 2 out of 3 yards on the play. So the ball will be placed at the 38-yard line, only 37. So it's 3rd and 8 on the play.
Of the Warrior running back brings up a 3rd down and 8.
So it's 3rd and 8.
On your feet for 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and 8 on the play. We've seen this earlier when they start slow in games. 16 drops back and gets it to number 12 for the first down. That's number 12, Kendall Anderson. So it goes to the 40. And that goes to the 47, 46-yard line for 1st and 10.
First down, Jireh Prep at the Louisburg 46.
Bad snap, 21. He gets stuffed by number 21 of the Hurricanes.
E.J. Green gets in the backfield for a tackle.
I guess that was
gain on the play.
That was a blown coverage on the play. So it's only 1 yard on the play, so it's 2nd and 9, ball on the 45-yard line. They're getting the signal from the offensive coordinator. Jalen drops back and gets stuck. 57 of the Hurricanes.
The Warrior quarterback is brought down for a sack by number 57, Mickey Smith.
By number 57, Mickey Smith with the sack on the play. And it's a big loss on the play. That means it's 3rd and long.
3rd down and long to go.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 45-yard line. Jaleel drop back. Falls. Incomplete pass. Intended for Kendall Anderson. Was double coverage and is 4th down, and the Warriors are forced to punt.
Pass falls incomplete. Xavion Smith on the coverage. Bring it up 4th down, and the Warriors will drop into punt formation.
So Hasselback is up to punt. And here's the punt. It's a terrible punt, and it goes out of bounds at the 30.
No return on the punt as the kick sails out of bounds. It'll be 1st down Hurricanes at their own 29-yard line.
Make that the 29-yard, folks. So the Hurricanes on their first offensive drive here. They play in the NJCAA, the National Junior College Athletic Association, with the JUCO. 1st and 10. Number 2 gives it off to and he gets stuffed by a bunch of Warriors on the play.
Harden hands off to Frazier. Stuffed on the play for no gain. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line. A good bit of people here today. And there's yellow laundry on the play.
False start. Back Hurricanes up 5 yards.
So it looks like it's
Second down and 15.
So it looks like it's a false start on the Hurricanes. 2nd and 15. Ball on the 29. It looks like it's another penalty on the play. And another false start penalty.
On the Hurricanes, backs them up 5 more yards, bringing up 2nd down and 20.
Not a good way to start the game for the Hurricanes with 2 false start penalties. So it's 2nd and 20, ball on the 19-yard line. Look like. And he runs the ball. Gets a good block.
DJ Frazier on the carry. There is a flag down on the play.
So looks like
a personal foul targeting call.
So looks like it was a targeting. So looks like number 14, Jaden Clark of the Warriors was caught for targeting, and it means it's an automatic disqualification in the game. It means he cannot return to the game. You can't do helmet-to-helmet hits in the concussion era. Number 2 running. He gets a good block. And gets a first down and more.
Gets about 14. Brings up another first down at the 36-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Following timeout, the Hurricanes have first down at the 36-yard line.
There was a timeout. Number 2 gives the ball off to number 5. No 5 ones, they only get and probably gets a few yards on the play before being tackled by a sea of Warriors.
Dante Frazier on the carry. Picks up a couple. Second down and 7.
Second and 7 for the Hurricanes. Ball on the 36. And it looked like another false start penalty on the Hurricanes. That would be their third false start penalty of the drive.
Another false start procedure penalty for the Hurricanes. It's 5 yards, brings up a second down and 12.
Here's the one. Number 2 runs and gets. And number 31, Brian Butt with the tackle.
Harden on the keeper for a loss of 2 on the play.
So it's third and long on the 40. And he's running and gets tackled on the play. Number 5 gets tackled on the play. Like number 20 and number 10 got him, and Louisburg is forced to punt.
On 3rd down, brings up a 4th down.
So number 10 is back punting for the
8-yard line, and the Hurricanes will drop into punt formation.
Number 10 is punting for the Hurricanes, while number 2, Sincere Gordon is back to punt, and it's a short punt. Looks like a bad punt. Like it'll be down around the 20. It looked like it was down at around the 15-yard line or 14, around that area. So now the Warriors are back on the drive for the second drive of the game with 8:28 left to go in the first quarter. It's still it's scoreless.
First down for Jireh Prep from their own 16-yard line.
So here comes Sanders. Here comes Sanders. And he gives the ball off to number 38. He gets probably a few yards on the play. And that was Tyrese Ware on the one.
The Warrior ball carrier carries out beyond the 25 to the 26-yard line. Stopped there by Mickey Smith and Caleb Smith.
So here we go. This is another first down. And here we go. 16 falls. There's a slant to number 13 who slides in with the catch. And it looks and James Hurney was on the catch. But it looks like there was a flag on the play. Could look like the team is going backwards. So it was a sideline interference call on the JP Warriors.
Sideline interference on Jireh, resulting in a 15-yard penalty from the end of the play and a loss of down. Bring up second down and long for the Warriors.
You can't have the interference for the field on the field. That's not. Number 16 drops back. Jalen drops back. A long ball. And it's caught by number 17.
Long pass completed.
By number 17, Maurice Weedman.
Resulting in a first down for Jireh Prep at the Hurricane 41-yard line.
And that was a finger beauty by Saunders to Weedman to get him to the 41. He gives out number 38, who probably gets a yard or two on the play, but and that is Ware again.
Robinson in on the stop. Brings up second down and 8.
Here comes 38. Here comes Ware. And Ware's running to the 29-28. Gets the first down for the Warriors.
Ball carrier. Carries it inside the 30-yard line to the 28. Where it'll be first down. Stopped there by Austin Richardson.
So it's first and 10, JP Warriors on the 28-yard line. They're still going with the shotgun formation. It's worked wonders for them this season. So we go. Where again? Oh, no, they're one there with Saunders to do a threat. And he gets probably a few yards on the play and gets tackled by one.
Keeper, good for about 6 yards.
So it's second and 4.
Good play by Xavier Smith. Hankins. Bring up second down.
It's 2nd and 4, ball on the 22-yard line. The Warriors are near the red zone. Drop back, gives off to Ware. But there's a flag on the play. It looked like several of the Hurricanes are cheering, so it's probably going to be on the Warriors. So there was no flag on the play.
Still a first down for Jireh Prep.
On the
15-yard line.
So the Warriors have officially reached the red zone.
Jireh Prep makes its first trip into the red zone today.
Here comes Sanders, drops back. Under pressure and sacked by number 92.
For number 92, Caleb Hayes. Backs Jireh Prep up outside the red zone to the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and long.
It's 2nd and long for the Warriors. Ball on the 24-yard line. They're looking to score here. Short pass goes to number 12.
Completed. There is a flag on the play.
But let's see what the flag is.
Looks like a procedure call. Illegal formation is the call.
So it's
5-yard penalty, and they'll replay 2nd down.
So it's 2nd and 20 to 2nd and 15.
Jireh Prep backs it up to the 29-yard line, making it 2nd down and 24.
24. Goes to number 4. Oh, it's a flea flicker in. Intercepted. Picked off by number 27.
By number 27.
Number 27 of the Number 27, Miss Jacobs of the Hurricanes with the INT. That was a lapse of judgment by the Warriors. I know they were trying to do a trick play, giving off to the halfback. But wasn't a good move. And now you give the Hurricanes the ball.
Harden back at quarterback.
And number 3 wants it and gets stuffed. Number 5 and number 30 on the are the tacklers. Mercer.
Maybe Everett on the carry. Short gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
They're running it again, and He gets nowhere. The runner gets nowhere on the play.
Favorite carries again. Short loss, and he brings up 3rd down and 10.
Louisburg is coached by Chris Tolbert.
Harden in the backfield.
So it's 3rd down. Ball in the 7. Number 2 throws. And he runs, but he gets nowhere on the play.
Everett on the catch. Loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And the Warriors defender dragged him around like a rag doll. So now it's 4th down at the 7. So the ball is down at the 39-yard line. Looks like good field position for the Warriors with 1 minute left to go in the first quarter.
Will take over at the Hurricane 38-yard line.
So now we get a first look today at Ty Gossett, the gunslinger, and the pocket passer for the Warriors. And they're running to where?
Jireh runs it on 1st down.
But there's a flag on the play. Laundry again. It's on the
offside on the defense.
Hey, we didn't get checked for that same so if you make another announcement about that session, I'll also not to pop first.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
So it's 1st and 5 of the 30.
For the Warriors.
Looks like they're in a strong eye. And it's a good return for a 1st down by number 21.
1st down carry.
Rashad Raymond.
Down to the 25-yard line for another 1st down.
So I think they can get one last play off before the first quarter ends. Ty Gossett drop back, throws off to number 17. Looked like he slipped there. And number 17,
That'll end the first quarter.
That was Weedman.
But there's no score after 1.
And there's no score after the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter.